Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm back with another story. It's been like a week and a day, so you already know. No, I hate school. That's. Jesus Christ. Seriously, school gets in the way of everything. Anyways, we're reading another story today. Let me drink some water before I freaking bust my throat out reading. Anyways, we're gonna be. Damn it! I got water on. No, I got water on my fucking laptop. Damn it. Okay, hold up. Short intervention. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Jesus. Well, how to start a video. Anyways, we're reading a story called Sweet Apple Biohazard by Pineta. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that. And they added a thriller tag. Jesus Christ, I am so outdated with this. Like, they added a lot of shit that I'm not familiar with. I was around since 2013 on this website, FanFiction, and Jesus, a lot's changed. I'll say that much. Anyway, it's it's also a comedy story. Let me just read the description of it real quick. When news breaks out of a dangerous mutant strand of apple blight bacterium, which can also infect ponies, special agent. Oh my God, we're taking one take. We ain't repeating nothing. Anyways, special agent Sweetie Drops is dispatched to Ponyville to deal with a potential serious biohazard incident. She quickly isolates Sweet Apple Acres and contains the danger, but preventing wider fallout will require the cooperation of the young farm filly. And it's called the chapter itself is called Bon Bon versus the Blight. It's a relatively short story. It ain't gonna take too long. Plus, I don't want to get caught doing this since it's awkward as fuck when I got caught the last time. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, nigga. Alright. Anyways, Bon Bon versus the Blight. Let's go. The young Earth Pony filly sat at the edge of the bench in the hospital waiting room. Empty expected for herself. Oh, what the hell? That's a weird way to word that. Anyway, she jumped up and trotted around the room for a bit, stopped to read a notice on the wall about the importance of regular hoof washing, sat back down again, picked up a Canterlot newspaper and stared blankly at a cartoon on the front page showing a pony with a tree branches sprouting apples growing out of her mane. Then put it down again and sat biting the edges of her forehooves. She had just started another trot around the room when the door opened and the mayor, wearing a black blazer and sunglasses, walked in. Need to take a breath. Anyway, moving on. Applejack ran over to, "Doctor, are you okay? Tell me everything that they're doing, okay? Please?" The mayor did not answer straight away, but first closed the door and then walked across the window on the opposite wall and peered outside before pulling a curtain closed. Pulling the curtain closed. Jesus. The filly followed her back and forth across the room. Once satisfied that they were not being overheard, the mayor removed her sunglasses, shook her blue and pink mane, and turned to face Applejack with a stern but not unfriendly blue eyes. "I'm not a doctor. My name is Special Agent Sweetie Drops. I work for a super-secret anti-monster biohazard agency in Canterlot, specializing in dangerous genetic mutations. When I got news of the apple blight, I came straight here. We need to talk." But are they okay? Big Mac? Granny Smith? Are they all going to be well?" "Yeah, they will be okay. You did well to get them here quickly. They had a dose of antibiotics. Granny Smith is a tough old mare and should be fine for a few days. Your brother's more serious. The bacteria caused an inflammation in his throat. He'll make a full recovery, but may not quite as talkative from now on." Oh, okay. I'm mighty pleased to hear that. Applejack relaxed a little. Agent Sweetie Drop's expression was unchanged. This was a serious outbreak, she said. For some months there, we've been tracking a dangerous new mutant strand of apple blight, which can also affect ponies. I thought that was just a story. It exists, but no pony knows. But no pony must know that. We thought it had been contained to the orchards east of the Appaloosa, but now it's appeared here. Has your family ignored the ban of transport of lying trees? Applejack paused, but she was no good in telling lies. She drops waited. Well, you see, Cousin Brayburn came to visit last week, and he brought a sapling as a present. He was being friendly. We didn't know it was a problem. Sweetie Drops nodded. This was confirming what she already knew. Alright. The disposal team are at your farm now. They've removed the infected trees. If any more show any signs of blight in the coming weeks, send word to us immediately. As a precaution, turn all remaining apples into cider. Ferment them with a well to kill the bacteria, and don't tell a word to any pony. At the last command, Applejack looked puzzled. Why? Imagine the consequences. The newspapers have been running sensational stories about mutant apple blight for weeks. They mix in with so many joke articles, stuff about ponies turning into trees and apples growing hooves, so no pony believes it. But if the word gets out, it is real, there will be pandemonium. Why not just tell everyone the truth? We'll stop them from finding out at all costs. This could cause a complete public panic. Applejack looked spectacle. Sweetie Drops looked right in the eye. We are looking at the total collapse of the equestrian apple farming industry. Ponies are already skeptical about fruit growing so close to Everfree Forest. The trade deal between Equestria and Moldavia is up for renewal next month. A scare like this is all they need to block all apple transports. But word about the outbreak has already got out. Ponies are swarming around the hospital wanting to know more of what's happening. They've seen our agents in hazmat suits on your farm, and the rumor is that the mutant apple blight. They want to know what's going on. We've kept this hidden for weeks, but it could break out now. It's dangerously close to getting out of hoof. Oh my god, nigga. Hoof? Really? Whatever. Continuing. The press have heard the rumors. A reporter from Ponyville Express was asking. Ooh. Jesus Christ, I'm paranoid now. Why the fuck am I doing this? Oh god. Anyway, they want to know what's going on. Oh no, I already read that. The story will be out tomorrow, and by Wednesday it will be the Manhattan Times. We dispatched an agent sabotage in the railway lines. That will delay the reporters, but they will get here by other means. Why are you telling me this? Sweetie Drops walked over to the window and checked if no pony was listening from outside. She walked back to Applejack and lowered her voice to a whisper. If we were to deny everything now, it would just create even more suspicion. We need a different strategy. We need to cover the story. This is where I need you. Alright, moving on. She pointed to Applejack. What can I do? There's a public meeting in half an hour. We are going to pretend that we think it might be a mutant blight. That could be very serious, and we are properly investigating it. Everyone will be nervous and gray-faced. And then I want you to walk into the room. Me? and announce to every pony that the whole thing was a misunderstanding, a big lie. A lie? Tell them you made the whole thing up. There's nothing wrong with Granny Smith and Big Mac except for a bit of a fever. You did try to get out of honoring a deal you made with Filthy Rich, which you couldn't keep. The revelation that the agency knew this detail shocked the farm pony even more than anything else. How did you know about that? The special agent just smiled at Applejack and decided not to ask any further. Well, I'm not going to lie to every pony. They'll never believe the story like that anyway. They are far more likely to believe that a school filly told a pack of lies than that of a government agency telling the truth. In a case like this, the crazier it is, the better. If you tell a simple truth, everyone will think that you're hiding something, but they don't want to believe the truth. So if you want to spin them on a story about how silly young filly told a string of tales that got out of control and led to a whole family ending up in a hospital, they'll believe it. What about Big Mac and Granny Smith? Tell them the same story. When they recover, they'll be a bit confused, but we'll tell them that they just had a bit of a fever. But you told everyone it was apple blight. Just tell them that you're sorry. Years later, they'll think it was a fun story to laugh about. They'll retell it many times, change the detail little each time. No one remembers the truth. Each time until no one remembers the truth. But it doesn't feel right. Lying to everyone? You have to. It's the only way to stop a public panic. I'm not doing it. The special agent faces. What the heck? I am not prepared for this. It's like 10:21. I'm tired, but the story's almost over. So, forgive me. I'm tired right now. I don't know why I'm doing this right at this time, but whatever. Where was I? Okay, yeah. The special agent's face turned graver. If you don't cooperate, and the public learn about the mutant apple blight as it has infected your farm, we will have to incinerate every building and tree to show them that we take it seriously. It's your choice. Now, I've got to find a crowd to blend into. With this final word, Agent Sweetie Drops opened the window, took a rope and a grappling hook out of her mane, hooked it over the sill, and jumped out of the window, leaving the honest farm pony more flustered and confused than ever. And that's why your sister told the biggest lie that's ever been told in Ponyville. To save your farm. To stop everyone from learning about the mutant blight. I ballooned on. That's the biggest load of horse apples I've ever heard. It's true, Scootaloo insisted. Rainbow Dash told me. Okay. Alright, that was nice. I like that story. It was alright. It wasn't like major or anything, but it was alright. I liked it. But anyways, I think that's about it. I mean, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this story. Subscribe if you feel like you're interested. As always, I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.